What are you going to do now that you let go of all those crutches? Blaming others is an easy way out.
It's a matter of will, it's a matter of hard work, it's a matter of sacrifice, it's a matter of dedication, it's a matter of commitment. And I'm not talking about the commitment that says, yes, I'll show up, not that commitment.
Set up goals for a year and they overestimate where they're going to get to. And they dramatically underestimate what they can do in a decade.
You have the power within you as you begin to develop your consciousness, as you hold the vision of what it is that you want to do.
You are forging all the fucking things that nobody else is gaining because they're sitting on their hands and you're willing to push through.
So, despite the suffering, in fact, to spite the suffering, to spite the hardship, to spite the challenges, laugh at them all.
You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character.
And then another day. Then a day turns into a week, and a week into a year, and you look up in 6 weeks, or 6 months, or 6 years, and you've made no progress.
Commitment is staying true to what you said you would do long after the mood that you set it in has left.
The depth, dimension, and scope of your life is determined by how much life you capture within you.
I say you got goals and dreams, things that you're reaching for, things that will make you stretch, things that will challenge you.
That cheap is your level of commitment that cheap to where all it takes is for something not to go the way that I want it to go. And I'm not the same individual and the level of which I once cared.
You got to believe in the power of pursuit, and you got to be ignorant enough to know that you don't know what you can't do.
But on the road to success, on the road to accomplishment, on the road to evolving and development, people burn out, people quit, and people underachieve because life makes them forget why they do it.
But you owe it to yourself to release the past so you can free yourself from the things that happened that disappointed you and move into a bold and brilliant and gorgeous future.
You're paying too much attention to everything around you, not enough attention to this one. But the quality of your life is essentially determined by how you carry this one.
You've got to make it your personal business to make it happen. And you've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this, that it's hard.
There are many ways to get the things that we want for ourselves in our lives. But basically, it all begins with how we choose to think.
Because as you pursue that goal, you put yourself together and your life does get better and richer and more abundant.
We must learn to adapt and overcome to any and all obstacles that are in front of us.
Winston Churchill said, and I quote, "Success is going from failure to failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm." It doesn't matter if you win, that's not success.
And I say if happiness is what you're after, then you're going to be let down frequently and you're going to be unhappy much of your time.
It's way deeper than that you're in the right place doing the right thing at the right time. And everyone wants that all the time.
What it actually is an attempt to solve a human life problem. That of emotional pain, loneliness, distress, anxiety, whatever it is.
So if you have to do something, I don't have highs about it or lows about it. I know it has to get done.
And until you understand what that means, understand that you have two sets of parents, like the divine hero always has two sets of parents.
To not only take risks, but to be open to life, to accept new views, and to be open to new opinions. For while it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding. Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you.
So you could imagine someone holding you. The hours of indecision, self-doubt, the intense depression, the blinding hate, the rage that made you stagger, the devastation of rejection, how they seem to pass through life as if life itself was some divine gift. And it infuriates you to watch yourself with your apparent skill at finding every way possible to screw it up.
There is never going to be any time for any human being where the external situations will be 100% the way you want it.